First, no flash photography or I will boil you. Second, no videotaping because I will not hesitate to turn you into a toad. And third, bathrooms are on your left, down this hall and to your left, men, ladies. And third, if you want to enjoy the show a little bit more, please, you must laugh. That was a joke. Please, enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you to the show and thank you all for coming. It is a great honor to be your narrator. Excuse me for one moment. What is it? Look, I told you not to call when I'm narrating.
Oh, for muse of fire.
What are you doing?
I'm narrating. Because I go for the open teacher minute in fifth where Shakespeare.
Hold on 1 second. Look, I'm gonna have to call you back. I have a little narrating problem here. What are you wearing?
Like it? I thought I'd go for the speech club. It's back to the speech where Shakespeare called us for having our scenery. You know, this wooden O.
We have enough scenery.
Yes,
Look,
what?
narrators dress in black, okay? They say what they had to say, then get on with it without having any frou-frou poetry. Now get on with it. I really need to take this call.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the kingdom of Witchwood Underwood. First, in a kingdom made of earth, in a cabin made of dirt and wood, there's a poor women peasants scratching the earth to make enough money to feed their malnourished children.
Look, the hovel lives over there. The enchanted tower's back here. The wildwood's right there. Now let's go.
But I've written such a lovely sonnet about the hairy children.
Yeah, hello? I'm gonna need you to fax those papers to another part of the forest.
Oh, Mother, I'm so tired working in the fields. When I grow up, I'll be something other than a peasant.
If only your father thought that way, but I'm afraid he'll never be anything but a peasant.
I like to be a civil engineer, maybe an archaeology professor.
Mother, you can't live, Mother. Isn't the whole point of being a peasant that you can't be anything else?
Son, even if we lived in a democratic society instead of this feudalistic oligarchy, I'm afraid your father will always find a way to be a peasant.
Good evening, family. I brought you all a nice bucket of mud for dinner.
Father, isn't you the have you ever wanted to be a peasant? Personally, I'd like to be an acupuncturist who write the heart through the fences.
You don't know how lucky you are to be a son. You don't know how lucky you are to be a peasant, son. Personally, I miss the good old days.
The good old days?
Back when you had to work hard as a peasant.
Are you saying you don't work hard?
Things are too easy nowadays. But with only working 20 hours and having all the dirt you can eat,
It's luxury.
that it is. Back in my day, we had to work 24 hours, only ate on alternate Thursdays, and had no dental plan. Those were the good old days.
Thanks for a history lesson, Dad.
Now for the delicious looking dinner.
I've got an eviction notice for the peasant family. Is that you?
An eviction notice? Don't tell us that evil queen is running us out of our own hovel.
All right, I won't tell you.
Who's the eviction notice from?
The evil queen, she's gonna run you out of your hovel.
I told you not to tell me.
I didn't tell you. I told him.
We have to be out.
Seriously, that we have 3 days to pay the back rent, or we have to vacate the premises.
How much do we owe?
500 ducats.
That's going to be hard to raise.
Especially since Witchwood Underwood uses the euro now.
That and the fact that we're impoverished peasants that have no hope in improving our lot in life.
Would you like me to send word to the evil queen?
Not yet. We still have 3 days. There must be something we can do.
All right, well, tell me when you want to write back. I get a message to Witchwood overnight if you absolutely have to have it.
I thought that was Federal Express.
We deliver too.
Isn't that the postal service?
Fine. Use UPS when you want a big brown truck to come up your driveway.
Catchy slogan.
Well, I guess we better get started raising 500 nuggets.
To think, we could be turning out of our hovel. It'll be just like when I was a boy. What happy memories?
Come along, dear. At least you can live in the Witchwood home for village idiots.
Attention everyone. This meeting of the Committee on Fairy Tales will now come to order. Who elected you chairman?
Oh, I know that answer to the riddle. What we think. We did that last meeting. I remember.
Right you are, Fairy Godmother. And speaking of the last meeting, can the evil queen give us a report on the adoption of the magic number?
Yes. As you recall, last time, at my suggestion, we agreed that 3 would be the magic fairy tale number.
Yeah, I met 4 unemployed dwarves who aren't too pleased about that.
Has the subcommittee on future fairy tales come up with any new ideas?
Yes, Your Highness. We go on.
She's not a highness, she is a witch. I am a highness. That's why I ought to be chairman.
Okay, yes, Your Highness. How about 3 brides and 3 brothers?
Mine's better. 3 weddings and a funeral.
I like the 2 musketeers.
The 2 musketeers?
I admit, that one still needs work.
What about the story we're in?
Oh, I know. The story we're in the count says it's a hairy tale, not a fairy tale.
But it does have 3 sets of siblings.
And I gave the peasant family 3 days to come up with their rent.
Excellent. Well done. We should discuss including fairy tales in our dominion.
Might I remind the chairman that today's meeting is to choose the 3 R's of fairy tales.
So there have to be R's or so many other letters.
Somehow, 3 W's of fairy tales just doesn't have the right ring to it.
I suggest that we break into focus groups of, say, 1 person each, and reconvene somewhere in the middle of scene 3.
All in favor? I guess that means yes.
My friend, Antonia, how are you? Lisa, so good to see you again. Have you taken some pictures lately? Oh, yes. You know that guy who won Jeopardy something like 1,000 times in a row? How did you get him? Did you get him? No, but I got some shots of his family and stuff, some baby. I saw that on the phone. The 50 most intriguing dog issue? Very nice one. Thank you, my friend. So I'm going to teach this voice. I heard it was about that's funny, I got the same tip.
Here I am, guys! Can you believe it's me?
There she is!
Oh.
We have a brief statement to read for the press.
Who's the fella?
I'm Rapunzel's brother Bill, and I want everyone to know I stand by my sister 100% in this difficult time.
What about me? I'm the celebrity here. Do you have any idea who I am?
At approximately 8 o'clock this morning, my brother and I were issued the following ultimatum by our father.
I'll try to read it just as it was given. If the 2 of you don't get a haircut this minute, I'm kicking you out of my house.
I'd just like to thank all of my fans who stuck by me through the tough times.
Do you mind? We're trying to listen to Rapunzel. So, how long will you be living in this tower?
Only true love can restore us to society.
Or a haircut. Right. A haircut.
Speaking of haircuts, I completely changed my hairstyle. I go to this marvelous salon in Beverly Hills.
Can we get a few pictures in the tower?
What a fabulous idea! I look great in towers! Say, there's no door on this thing.
I never thought I'd get to photograph someone as famous as Rapunzel.
I'm famous too, you know. Or I would be if you'd take my picture. How did you get up there?
It's a magical tower. Only exiled fairy tale characters can reach the top.
Bill, Rapunzel, let down your long hair. Fabulous.
Where are you guys taking these pictures?
I got on also these pictures of the Witchwood Star. Wait until my pictures to the Witchwood Star.
Wait, take my picture! Take my picture! I'll give you an exclusive!
Hey sis, do you think true love will ever find us up in this tower?
I sure hope so. There's nothing on the fridge but Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and orange marmalade.
I'd rather get a bucket of nut.
Who the Princess of Virginia drives by crazy? Walks around acting like she's royalty or something.
Well, at least you don't have to deal with Prince Rupert. She's like some kind of servant.
What?
Man. Right. A footman. Not a servant. A footman.
What's a footman anyway?
It's like a handmaiden, only with feet. And men.
Right. Here comes a king and queen.
Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Gloria. What are the children up to this morning?
If it pleases your majesties, Prince Rupert is sulking.
It does not please us majesties. How about Princess Iphigenia?
I am sorry to say that she is pouting, your majesty.
Well, at least she's not sulking.
Go and fetch our children. We have something to tell them.
Are you using the royal we, or do you both have something to tell them?
Fetch.
Shouldn't he at least throw a stick before he says that?
Whatever we do about the children, Edwin, I do fear we may have spoiled them.
You may be right, my fair Edwina. They won't clean their rooms. They won't do their homework.
Robert refuses to take out the trash, and Iphigenia says I can't force her to mow the lawn.
This requires immediate parental action.
What are you going to do?
Don't shove me!
Let go my ear!
I'm gonna let you handle this.
Good morning, children.
Mom, Iphigenia to my Monopoly board and she took the little dog in the top hat.
So, who to go to Belleville with spring?
Tell me, children, have you cleaned up your rooms?
Why would I clean up my room? I have a footman for that.
That's not my job. And besides, the mess you made, get my uniform all dirty.
And how about your homework?
I told Gloria to do it, but she keeps giving me some sob story about non-exchange cracks. Well, I learned everything in Bay Safe.
I had it with you, children. I really mean it this time. I'm going to oh, Edwin, I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. Actually, I have a brilliant idea. I'm going to issue an edict. Rupert and Iphigenia, you two are the most disagreeable children I have ever met. Therefore, I banish you to the wild wood.
For how long?
Until
I tell you, by Trello!
Ooh, that's a good one.
But Father, that takes years.
Yeah, who's ever gonna fall in love with us? We're total brats.
Speak for yourself. You know, brat.
Yeah, you are. You're obnoxious.
Well, you're obnoxious.
Yeah, well, you're super obnoxious.
Yeah, well,
Ah! Yeah, well, I'm rubber and you glue whatever you say fast on me and sticks to you.
Your exile begins now!
It's so lonely out here.
do you really think we're gonna find 500 ducats out here in the woods? What else would we do? Work the fryer at Fairy Tale Burgers? You're right, Mother. It's spooky being so alone.
So your brother gave us 22 ducats, and we want 17 yen from Publishers Clearinghouse. Let's see, 17 yen, that's 2/3 of a ducat. Great. So that means we need 477 and a third ducats to go. Hello, children.
Oh dear, we shall be late to the committee meeting and have such a good collection of ours. Let's see. There's wrinkle and wristband and writhing. Hello, dearies. Then there's wrangling and wrenches.
Right!
I'll bet I can sell these Rapunzel pictures to the star for over 1,000 ducats.
If I get the first one.
You people with cameras! I'll tell you all about my miserable childhood! I'm determined I can call the committee to order.
But I'm the chairman of the subcommittee.
Well, I don't care.
Everybody!
Yeah, what is it?
My sister and I have been banished to the loneliness of the wild wood.
Yeah, and it's a bit hard to be home. Oh, you came around!
So do you mind leaving?
I have an apple with your name on it.
Now, as I was saying, it sure is lonely in these woods.
Say that again.
This meeting of the Committee on Fairy Tales will now come to order.
No, this meeting on the subcommittee on the 3 R's of fairy tales will not come to order.
Fine. Have it your way. I still outrank you.
In your dreams. Now, do we have any suggestions from the floor?
I have one. How about reading, writing, and arithmetic?
First of all, those are the 3 R's of elementary education. And secondly, that's actually 1 R, a W, and an A.
Am I the only one that's bothered by that?
Coloring next.
Yes, fairy godmother.
Oh, good, right. Here are my 3 R's. Wrestling, wrapping paper, and wriggly field.
Those don't start with R.
Not to mention the fact that none of those have anything to do with fairy tales.
What was our assignment again?
As chairman of the subcommittee, I hereby move the adoption for my suggestion of the 3 R's of fairy tales. Rules, riddles, and rituals.
That's cool. I can no problem with that.
If you're sure wrestling doesn't start with an R, then I guess I vote yes.
Ha! I have 3 votes, and 3 is the magic fairy tale number. My proposal is adopted.
Fine. The first rule of fairy tales is that the chairman of a committee outranks the chairman of a subcommittee.
Shouldn't the rules have something to do with fairy tales?
The second rule should be that they've already told Prince Rupert and Princess Virginia and Bill Rapunzel that the only way they're excellent is if they find true love.
Or get a haircut.
Then the third rule should be that there is no true love without true sacrifice.
That's a pretty heavy-duty rule for a fairy tale.
Fine, I accept. The chairman and I will tell the Fairy godmother, you take care of the riddles.
Oh, I have a good one. 2 trains leave Toronto at 8 o'clock. One says making pancakes at the dining car. One says-
Not now. You have to make them part of the story. Now this meeting is adjourned.
But I'm the chairman of the subcommittee, and this meeting's not adjourned until I say it's adjourned. I guess it's adjourned.
And so from forth the board of the subcommittee did issue this decree. And without sacrifice, the noble love should be.
Look, I'm gonna have to call you back. I thought I told you to change clothes.
We're not in mourning, nor do we color costumes black. So tell me, why should we dress in wearing black?
What are you doing? Are you talking in rhyme?
Is that a crime?
Look, no crazy clothes and no talking in rhyme, understand? Sorry, folks. You know how hard it is to get good narrators these days.
We like the rhymes just fine.
Yeah.
I'll deal with you later. Look, ladies and gentlemen, all you need to know is that the newly adopted rules by the subcommittee now apply to this story. So the prince and princess and Rapunzel and Bill want to end their exiles. They must find true love.
And to find true love, they must make a sacrifice.
You were going to rhyme, weren't you? I won't have very nice if I had to tell you twice.
Ha! You rhymed yourself!
Get out of here!
That's a brilliant idea. I want to write down the rest of us. That's it.
Well, I did take that class in thinking outside the box when I was working on my MBA at Peasant University.
But we don't even have a box.
Children, I have wonderful news. Your father and I just visited all of our relatives and entered 26 sweepstakes and managed to scrape up 47 and 1/3 ducats.
So even if we get kicked out of the house, we might be able to keep the broom closet. It'll be just like the good old days.
Mother, Father, Ernestine has an idea that might help us keep our home.
What is it, Ernestine, dear?
Well, I was going to sound shocking, but hear me out. This is our home that we're talking about saving.
What's your idea? Cut back on book dinner so we can save money?
Not exactly. I was thinking if Elton sold his iPod, Mom sold a portable DVD player, and Dad sold his flat panel TV. We just might have enough money to pay the rent.
I never thought of that.
You think if you all sold your things, you'd have enough so I could keep my DVD player?
I don't know. How much is in a hall without a flat panel TV? Even in the good old days, we had 53-inch and digital satellite.
Well, Ernestine and I are willing to make the sacrifice.
Sacrifice? There must be true love in this family.
Okay, I'll do it.
But Ida!
For the children, dear, so they can have a nice pile of straw and dirt to call their home.
Fine, alright. But can we keep my CD burner?
Yes, and we'll still have the fax machine, the copier, and the microwave.
As long as we have the microwave. My old granddad used to say, what is best when it's cooked in the microwave?
So we can sell the rest?
Fine. But you have to get at least, how much do we need?
452 and 1/3 of a ducat.
Okay, Mom, we will. Come on, let's get to work.
Maybe if we have enough left over, we can get that steering wheel wanted.
Oh, Bert, you're such a romantic.
Hey, nice tower you have here. Are you royalty?
No, we are Rapunzel and Bill, 2 citizens of Witchwood under whose vanished to the woods the forces of this tower. We are Prince Rupert and Princess Eugenia. We've been banished too. What did you do?
We refuse to cut our hair.
Gee, I can't imagine why anybody would want to cut your hair. To save on shampoo, girl, baby?
Servants, when we won your opinion, we'll
going? Get my nails done. There's the fabulous manicures in the world.
Hey, mind your own business and go get a ladder so we can get these guys down. Actually, I think I have naturally beautiful nails. I think I'll get a facial.
Oh, what a peaceful morning at the palace. I can't remember when it's been this quiet.
We should have exiled the children years ago.
Was that interior decorator I saw in the grand ballroom?
Yes, I'm having Ephigenius turned over as a shoe
I might turn her into a to file my own income tax.
We're royalty, dear. We don't pay.
Oh, well, I don't have to worry about space then.
Oh, good morning, fairy godmother. What brings you to the palace?
I've been put in charge of riddles by the fairy tale committee. Would you like to hear one?
Why not? Since the children are gone, we have time for such diversions.
Okay. What time is it?
10:30.
Oh, you're a new answer to that one.
Well, it wasn't exactly a riddle.
Okay. Try this one. Do you pronounce the capital of Florida Miami or Miami?
Neither. I pronounce it Tallahassee.
Oh dear, I guess I'll just have to keep trying.
Sometimes I think fairy tales are being too complicated. It makes me want to move to the real world.
Nonsense, darling. What on earth would you do in the real world?
Well, I could. See your point.
Oh dear.
I'm in my Esmond the Pizza delivery guy also. Have you seen a tower around here?
Sure, we were taking fish over there yesterday. You delivered my festival to the star, didn't you?
Yes, but the editor said the pictures didn't quite turn out.
How did they not come out? I'm an award-winning photographer. What award did you win? I won in third grade for collecting the most lollipop paint in my class.
Well, apparently, award-winning photographers forget to take off the lens cap.
Well, I guess this means we have to go back to the tower and take some more pictures for the star.
This is the tower where Bill and Rapunzel live. You mind if I tag along?
Hello! I'm ready for my close-up!
Okay, but we better make it quick before that crazy woman.
What's the matter with them? You'd think they'd be dying to take my picture since I'm such a famous celebrity.
Did you say you were a celebrity?
That's right. Would you like an interview or some exclusive photos?
Not really.
Oh, I see. You're not with the press, you're fans. Would you like my autograph?
No thanks, but since you're such a big celebrity, you must be rich.
Well, I'm still working on the whole financial side of things, but
you have enough to buy an iPod, a portable DVD player, and a flat panel TV?
How much does all of that stuff cost?
452 and a third ducats.
Well, I have 5 beans.
5 beans? Do you know how much this stuff would cost at Best Buy?
Well, they might be magic beans.
Magic beans? Hang on, Ellison. Magic beans sell on eBay for like 100 ducats apiece. We can make more than enough money to pay the rents.
So it's a deal?
It's a deal. Come on, we'll show you where all the stuff is.
A flat panel TV? That proves I'm a celebrity.
This is the place.
I think the place I'm looking for has people living in it, not yellow vines growing on it.
These ain't vines. Check it out. Ow!
What did you do that for?
Your pizza's here.
The pizza's here, they put extra pickle on it.
Extra pickles and double peanut butter. That'll be 22 ducats.
Just put on my Witchwood Express card.
And how about a tip?
Yeah, here's a tip. Never let your parents get involved in your hair care.
Thanks. I'll find that useful.
Hey, we can't reach our pizza from up here.
Here's a tip for you. If you live in an enchanted tower, don't order pizza.
Say, do you mind handing us that pizza?
Sorry, not tall enough.
Only we had a ladder.
We're coming. Don't get your hair in a twist.
Easier said than done.
Hey, how do you know we needed a ladder?
It's not for you, it's for Master, the supremely ratty Prince Rupert.
And it's for my mistress, the equally obnoxious Princess Effigia.
They said if we could get these two down to the tower, they would give us an extra 2/3 of a ducat in our wages.
Why would you want them down? They make such a beautiful picture of you.
Well, because they said that we both have to find true love so that we might be a match or something.
Stand aside, servants. I've come to rescue my love, Rapunzel.
Don't get ahead of yourself there, buddy. I'm not sure love yet.
I'll climb the ladder. I can get some more close-ups that way.
In that case, I'll climb the ladder.
No one will climb the ladder, you fools! You obviously don't know about the newly adopted 3 rules of fairy tales.
That's right. And the first rule is that the chairman of a committee outranks the chairman of a subcommittee. What does that have to do with anything with climbing the ladder?
The second rule is that your exile only ends when you find true love.
How's something we already don't know?
Yeah, do you think we'd be given the slightest consideration to courting these royal spoiled rats if we didn't even could go home?
But the third rule of fairy tales is there can be no true love without true sacrifice.
Sacrifice? Are you kidding me? I told my footman I'd pay him an extra 2/3 of a ducat if he gets Rapunzel down from that tower. If that's not sacrifice, I don't know what is.
You made no true sacrifice! Now take your ladder and be gone from here.
Well, she's in a mood.
Hey, what about our pizza?
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll enjoy it.
And so, on a Monday, the princess met the hairy brother and her heart stood still. Someone had told her his name was Bill.
Just because I'm in the middle of a call doesn't mean I can't hear you, you know.
Loyal subjects.
And rebels, dude. You don't want to offend the rebels.
Do we have any of those?
Well, just in case.
Very well. Loyal subjects and disloyal rebels, King Edmund and I are pleased to announce that our bratted children have been banished to the wildwood until they learn the meaning of true love.
And of true sacrifice, which will take a couple years.
And since we are redecorating the rooms for... Oh, what do we call it?
Governmental purposes.
Yes. Since we are redecorating the rooms for governmental purposes, we would please appreciate if you would refrain from falling in love with our children.
Which shouldn't be too hard.
So, even if they beg you to love them,
They'll sing songs under your window about needing their love.
do not listen.
Oh, yes. This message has been brought to you by Witchwood Fairy Tale Burgers. Charcoal burgers are so tasty, they're fictional.
Oh, Dad, you'll never believe what me and Elton did.
What is it, Ernestine dear?
We sold our iPod, TV, computer, and DVD player for 5 beans.
You're right. I don't believe it.
Are you crazy? One of my golfing friends at the Pleasant Country Club says she paid 300 ducats just for the TV.
Well, we can sell the beans on eBay for 500 ducats.
And how do you propose to get on eBay? Now you've sold your computer?
Oh, we never thought of that.
Let me see those beans. They don't look magic to me.
Oh, we're ruined. We might as well send word to the evil queen right now. On the bright side, it'll be just like...
We know the good old days.
Guess we should send word to the evil queen.
Did I hear you want to send a message to the evil queen?
Where did you come from?
We're available 24 hours a day, ma'am.
Yes, but lurking outside of the bushes, eavesdropping on a conversation.
Here, and 1,000 locations kingdom-wide.
Have magic anyways. We should just send it back. Why not?
Father, just give us one more chance. I know what we can do.
Are you sure you wouldn't just rather give up and go back to the good old days?
We're sure.
All right, children, we'll give you one more chance to raise the money.
Well, let me know if you do want to send word to the evil queen. I'll just be hiding out back in your shrubbery.
Here, Steve, take the beans and do your best.
You only have 42 minutes. You better hop to it.
Whatever you say, Dad.
Oh, it's hopeless. We might as well start packing our things.
You pack. I'm gonna go out to the field and eat a nice good dinner for going away.
This is great news. Absolutely. We'll start right away. I got the job.
Please tell me it has rhyme or at least some flowery poetic language.
It's not a narrating job. We're going to be bodyguards.
Bodyguards.
Yes, Hotshot Celebrity wants to hire us.
But how do you know it's a legitimate celebrity?
Well, she said she's got a flat panel TV, a portable DVD player, an iPod, and a brand new iMac.
Well, this is just fantastic.
I know, isn't it?
I was being sarcastic. I don't think this is fantastic at all.
Why not? We'll be going to movie premieres and Oscar night parties.
This is fine for you. You have the suit. You have the sunglasses. You have the stupid phone. What about me? You're going to Elizabethan bodyguard?
We'll get you some clothes. And here, you can borrow my extra set of sunglasses. Just tuck into your wrist. No one will know the difference. Now come on. The fox is on the run and the pigeon is swooping.
He complains about the way I talk.
fictional burgers.
They'd be a lot better than real mustard. Ow!
You guys got any Grey Poupon?
Look, we told you already. There's nothing up here but Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and orange marmalade. Did you hear the word mustard?
Hey, but did you bring us those burgers we asked for?
Oh, sorry. We already ate yours.
Sitting here waiting for you to fall in love with us is hard work.
Well, aren't you supposed to make some sort of sacrifice to win our love?
Sacrifice? Are you kidding? We carried that stupid ladder all the way back from the royal garden shed.
And by the time we got back, our royal servants had been gone. So we've been without hired help for...
Almost 2 hours. How much more sacrifice do you want?
We'll let you know the moment we fall in love.
orange marmalade on a burger. What's wrong with them anyway?
Oh, I'm delightful, prince and princess. Would you like to guess some riddles? We usually have servants for that sort of thing. Oh, you mean your footman and lady in waiting? Why, I saw them just a moment ago hiding over there in the shrubbery.
You answer the riddles. I'll be right back.
Okay, since you're a princess, I must think of the third one. How many times does 17 go into 1,037? That's not a riddle. That's a math problem. 61. Oh, aren't you a clever girl? Now let me think of another one. What is the capital of Indonesia? That's not a riddle either.
Jakarta.
Oh, aren't you clever? But your voice is changing. I surely hope the fairy tale orphanage isn't paying you to act these non-riddles.
I found these guys hiding from us.
Thanks for adding Sal. Oh, you're welcome, my dears. Would you like to get some riddles? They're not riddles!
Look, why don't you go annoy some other part of the story? We need to have a private chat with our servants.
Very well, but you really should have a doctor to hold your throat. I was quite concerned about how your voice sounded.
Now you two stay here and fetch us the moment these two fall in love with us.
And what if, Paris thought, they don't fall in love with you?
Don't be ridiculous. Come on, sis. Let's go see if there's a video arcade nearby.
Well, I'll say one thing. It's a lot more comfortable in that shrubbery.
How can we have a meeting without the fairy godmother?
How can we have a meeting with the fairy godmother?
This isn't a regular meeting. This is a special executive session. And I'm the special executive.
I'm just as special as you are, and I'm head of the subcommittee on the 3 R's.
Enough! I'm in charge. I don't care who's here and I don't care what we call it, but I am in charge.
Somebody should have had decaf this morning.
Now, our characters have been approved of the rules of the story.
And the fairy godmother has been asking riddles right and left, or trying to anyway.
I know what you're going to ask. What about the rituals?
Well, what about them? This fairy tale's almost over.
Look, you'll just have to wait and see.
Is it going to be a ritual where everybody builds a big bonfire and paints their faces blue?
Or the one where you put your left foot in and you shake it all about.
You'll just have to wait and see. Trust me. The wolf will deliver.
Hey, that's my job.
Relax, Lou. It's just an expression.
Okay, but if you need me,
We
I'm
know. You're in the shrubbery.
24 hours a day, ma'am.
Okay, so you say you have something big planned, and that's fine. But if I don't see a serious fairy tale ritual in the next 5 pages, I'm going to have to consider disciplinary action.
They don't call me big and bad for nothing.
I'm going to watch the Enchanted Tower to see if the prince and princess ever catch on to the concept of sacrifice.
Don't hold your breath.
Do you have the feeling that if we wait for Golden Puzzle to fall in love with Princess Virginia, we're going to be here a very long time? I'm 15, and 15 is not a stay.
Ow! What is it this time?
We thought you would like to meet these kind peasants.
Do they have anything to eat?
Just 5 beans.
Well, it's better than the Brussels sprouts and orange marmalade we've been eating.
We can play them to grow more. Are you crazy? We can't give away those beans. Well, look at Rapunzel. I think I'm in love. Now that you mention it, I'm a little smith. Bill. Dear Rapunzel and kind Bill, whom I hope to make my future brother-in-law, I shall plant these beans for your pleasure.
Kind peasants, we are moved to tears with your noble sacrifice.
But you're not crying.
We're moved close to tears. We might cry later, but we are moved by your noble sacrifice.
Now we shall wait the growing of the beans.
And I shall wait content that you are.
I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm not sure I'm going to need bodyguards anymore.
But we have the sunglasses and everything.
And look, I can talk nervous. I can practice it.
Anyways, sorry, but I've met the perfect man. He wears a brown shirt and lurks in the shrubbery.
You mean Lou, the UPS guy?
I'm ready to give up my singing career for him.
That's some sacrifice, but I didn't know you had a singing career.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Paprika, the Lost Spice Girl. Not anymore, because here I am. Anyways, I want to go find Lou so I can start making my wedding plans. I'm going to dress all the bridesmaids in brown.
Amazing. Stupendous. I've never seen anything like it. Nobody has. It was gigantic, humongous, and it happened so fast.
What are you fine photographers talking about?
Lieutenant, the president children planted 5 beans by the tower. 10 minutes later, it was 50 feet tall. It's still growing.
Is the beanstalk still there?
I suppose so. Bill and Rapunzel used it to climb down the tower.
Do you hear that, dear? The enchanted tower is available.
What a perfect place to send our bratty children.
We found the happy couple's house. What happened to your hair?
After Ernestine and Elton made their sacrifice for us, we decided to sell it so they could keep their house.
We made over 1,000 ducats.
Wow, that's some sacrifice. Hey everybody! I gave up my singing career for Lou! But don't worry, I still have a job in the entertainment industry.
Well, what is it?
I'm the new hostess of Complete Makeover, Hovel Edition. Good morning, peasant family!
Just a minute. Before you turn your Prince Hovel into a designer dream house, we need to perform a fairy tale ritual. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your attention to these 4 young folks who have so recently discovered the true meaning of true sacrifice and true love, we will now do the time-honored ritual of fairy tales around the world, the wedding.
Oh.